Good morning, Art. Good morning, everyone. I am very pleased to be here. It's still morning, I suppose. If you're in New York, it's morning everywhere, as long as you're in the United States. So good morning to all. The title of my first slide is "What's in it for me?" And if I were to title this entire session, I think I'd have to call it "What's in it for me?" Because although that question or that representation of an idea sounds selfish, it's truly something that resides within all of us. We want to know what it is that we're going to get out of whatever it is that we're doing. And so if we reach out and touch people and we ask them to support us or to contribute to our cause, and we don't consider that question, then we have truly missed the boat. I can go so far as to say that the people, even though we probably wouldn't want to admit this, the people who line the pews of our churches every Sunday, somewhere in their mind are thinking, what's in it for me? We do what we do for a specific reason, and even though it's Christian, and even though it's in support of our beliefs, in the back of our mind, hiding back there somewhere, is that idea of what's in it for me. So we have to answer that. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Engagement is a really important buzzword in my industry, which is the science of behavioral change. As Art mentioned, we help companies and employees to be engaged, to change their behaviors, to do things better, to do things differently for whatever reason management sets forth. So engagement is this really important buzzword today. And what engagement means is that it starts with employee engagement. How engaged are your employees or your representatives? Let's say if you're in a nonprofit contribution or donor campaign, then maybe you're dealing with representatives, but still you want them engaged. And the way I always explain engagement to people who are new to the term is that if an employee were truly engaged, and you had a button camera and a microphone on that employee, then the owner of the business, the owner, not just a manager, because the owner is the person that should be the primarily engaged person in the organization. That owner should be able to look at the screen and watch through that camera, in that buttonhole camera, and listen to the conversations that the employee or the representative have, and those conversations would be exactly as though that owner or that leader were doing it themselves. That's a truly 100% engaged employee. Now, what you want is for those engaged employees then to take that engagement philosophy that they have from your organization, and you want them to project it upon their contacts or potential contributors or potential donors. And so the only way that an employer or a representative can engage their audience is if they are first engaged. So once they have it, then they can project it on bullet on this page is identify the personal and spiritual relevance. And what that means is that before you can ask for something, you have to reconcile your own feelings and connections to your goals. So if you're asking a donor or a potential contributor to provide you with money or some kind of support for some initiative, if you don't believe in what it is that you're asking for, then they won't believe it either. So if you can't reconcile it with yourself, then you're asking for the wrong thing. Back up and regroup and start over. But if you can, then that's the first step. You're ready to go.